Hello everybody, welcome to week 2 of Rwanda 2015. So this week we kind of got into the meat of the class, and we started talking about ethics and got some history lessons from a professor at the University of Rwanda, and he kind of taught us about pre-colonial times up until the genocide times. And so kind of getting deeper into that, we got to travel to a couple genocide memorials. So this is the first one that we went to. It's in Gisozi, and it's kind of set up more like a museum, a Western museum. It had 3 parts. It had pre-genocide, during genocide, and post-genocide. So these are just some shots of that museum. This one is of some pictures that loved ones hung up for their families, and you can see there's a lot. It was estimated that about 1 million people were killed in the genocide, and so yeah, there's some carnage and some really kind of heavy stuff going on at this museum. They had some kind of exhumed artifacts, one being clothes, and then they also had some remains from people. In Gisozi, people weren't killed there, but this was a place where loved ones took their family members, and kind of buried them together at this place. So this is an example of a mass grave at Gisozi. So after that, we went to a couple memorials where people were actually killed, and they were pretty heavy. There was a lot of there were remains, and they were exhumed clothing and things like that, which really kind of made everything feel real. We weren't allowed to take video or photo inside, but these are just some pictures of the outside of the place. As you can see, there were grenades and other things thrown at these buildings, which is why they're holes. But there's still hope, and I think that one of the cool things that I got to experience was I got on a bus to go into town, and a church choir got on board, and they just kind of started singing. So here's just a few seconds of that. But thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week. If you have any questions, or you want to kind of learn any more about these memorials or kind of what happened, shoot me an email with some questions, and I can send you some stuff back. I didn't have enough time to kind of smush it all into this 2-minute video. So yeah.